we need it. Okay, Destiny girl, you need to be somewhere taking notes. Put the lottery tickets down, sis, and look at Miss Nell. This is what you could have been doing. Okay? Man, this supposed to be a celebration. You know, it's a sip and seed party. So all the ladies, honey, they keep talking about this $100 that had to be paid. I didn't understand for the life of me why Stormy wouldn't just speak up for herself, but I think she didn't want to rock the boat with Tisha because they just kind of made up. But I'm like, you still treating her shady anyway, so you might as well just come out and say that, you know, Tisha's man, honey, wanted to charge me $100 the day of the expo, honey. So Miss Nell kept pressing. I want to know what happened with the $100. I was like, ooh, Carlos, honey, she is good. Give her a raise. Okay, she is more than Chris Fletcher's pretty wife. I loved her even more when she said, well, we already know Tish keeps ignoring me. Saying the wrong name, honey. Just shady. The girl name is Tisha, Miss Nell. Tisha. Yes, I spell her damn name Nail, honey. That's how they said she spell it. And that's what Miss Robinson go put on her videos. Okay, don't judge me. Okay? But I loved all of that Miss Nell did. I was like, oh, yes, 15,000 points, honey, for Miss Nell. Tisha, 0. and Kimmy kept looking at Miss Nell like, oh, you picking at her, you picking at her. So Miss Nell says to Stormy, so you ignoring me too, Storm? What happened with the $100? Miss Nell, like, seriously, I wasn't there. What happened? And Tisha steady rolling her eyes and sucking her teeth, honey. Okay, and go and get you some merch, okay, with the hat that says rolling your eyes and sucking your teeth. Help a sister out, okay? I just feel like we already done talked about it and I'm over it. I'm talking to Stormy. I just want to know, can Stormy tell me what happened, okay? And Tisha starts smiling. I just love Miss Nell. Persistence, honey, will get you everything, Miss Nell. So Stormy over there like, whoa. And then Miss Nell was like, well, you got a voice of your own. And I'm like, Stormy, don't do this Destiny shit where you over there making faces, doing sign language and shit. Just answer the damn question, okay? Miss Nell said Tiffany then brought it up again. And honey, I just want to get to the bottom of this because something don't look right, honey. I'm gonna have to get in the middle of this bullshiggity, honey. I don't actually remember bringing up the $100, but I remember some of the vendors had to pay $100 to get into the expo. Tiffany says that Stormy told her that she had to spend over $100 on the balloon arch. So while Tiffany is explaining everything, Tisha gets her ass up and walks out because she's a child, and that's what children do when they can't handle the heat, honey. They gotta get up out the kitchen. She throwing a damn tantrum. I am so over it. I came here to celebrate Tiffany and baby Ace, not keep talking about the Black Expo. Like, dang, like how many times do I have to tell these ladies that me and my soul, we did the best that we could? Yeah, y'all always trying to take folks' money and run, honey, okay? Tisha got away from that $100 so fast with her scamming ass, okay? Guilty. Maybe they just all upset that I threw an expo and they didn't. You know, it's really giving hater vibes. Girl, ain't nobody hating on you. You running out of gas, the check engine light is on, and your ass still ain't doing nothing about it, okay? You look cute, though, walking away, Tisha. I will give you that. I love your back being out. I love the little jean outfit thing you had going on, honey. Okay, you look cute. I loved her hair. Okay, but girl, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Okay, you over there getting all them degrees and them people trying to figure out where the money went. Okay, like, girl, I know you know your math, your arithmetic, okay, your multiplication. So Stormy goes to get Tisha because she's like, it's ridiculous. You need to be able to take constructive criticism. That way you can improve upon, your business acumen or lack thereof. Okay. I just real sick and tired, Stormy, talking about this. So that's what Tisha is saying as they on their way back to the table. This is how I really knew I loved Miss Nell, right? Like, child, when I tell you she was hitting all types of home runs with me. Okay. So Tisha come back to the table and say, well, we still talking about this again? And Miss Nell was like, yeah. Miss Nell said, well, y'all said that nobody paid anything when we was all out to dinner. See, the lies. And when you lie, you got to keep up with your lies. Okay. But they are some liars, some scammers, some cheaters. Like, I don't trust the Knots. I don't trust them. Child, Miss Nell called Tisha out for lying, honey. It was so funny. So Kimmy puts her head down in the shame of it all, honey. Okay, because she knows that her brother-in-law and her sister-in-law is some scammers. Okay, they ain't about shiggity. But Melody said, Kimmy said that her and Maurice paid, and then Miss Nell really looked confused. Miss Nell went on and said, well, y'all said Kimmy and them didn't pay nothing, Stormy and them didn't pay nothing. They be lying. This why the girl wanted to change the subject. This why the girl wanted to walk off, like they didn't walked off with all them people money that they owe in them lawsuits. Okay, like this is par for the course when we dealing with the Scots. Okay, scamming ain't easy, honey, but somebody got to do it. So Kimmy says to Tisha, well, y'all saying y'all didn't have no money come in. I don't know if that's a joke or, Kimmy, you know damn well, stop playing, Kimmy. Okay? I know you trying to take up for your sister-in-law, but she's a liar. She's being called to the carpet. Now she needs to answer like a big girl. Okay? No, what I had said is that me and my soul, we didn't make any money. Girls, shut up. Child, they played the clip and Big Head Marceau said that they paid for it all out of their pocket. With somebody else's money, honey, because I can't trust y'all pockets when y'all owe all these people, okay? Being sued left to right, front to back. So Stormy jumped in and said, it looked like y'all being real secretive about it. When you're dealing with snakes, when you are dealing with ravenous wolves, with wolves in sheep's clothing, like Marceau and Tisha, everything has to be secretive. Everything is done in a covert, passive-aggressive way. There's a joke being made. That's why Marceau jokes so much. But if you notice, when Melody read his ass at the end, he was not laughing because he knows that Melody is right. But Tisha ain't strong enough. And I told y'all, and I will keep reiterating and regurgitating that she does not plan on leaving Marceau. Okay, she has too much identity associated with Marceau and being married, and she wouldn't be able to throw all of that in Melody's face, honey. Ain't nobody gonna be dealing with her and her mother and the lack of vocabulary that they got, and you may got an education, but you don't talk like you got one. Okay, you better recognize. It is nobody's business because we definitely paid for the event. Stormy keep trying to tell her everything. It looks suspicious. People got questions and you should be willing to answer them. Even Kimmy said that. And here goes Tisha. She tries to break down. Well, if anybody has ever threw an event, I was like, damn, you always messing up. The word is event. We don't need you to stretch out the event. It ain't nobody's business where the money went, says a scammer, a liar, somebody that is used to taking people's funds, and just all the lawsuits, they make so much more sense now. It makes so much more. And I told y'all she's been over there with Marceau for quite some time, and she has his ways. Okay? She has his ways. She feels like she could just take people money and don't have to provide any clarity, any transparency. Like, girl, like, be honest. But it's not in her. It's not in her. When people cannot do something, it's because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, it's not in them to do it. Okay? She's not a truth teller. She's not forthright. That's why she be over there putting up with his lies, because she's deceptive as well. Okay? And she be lying to her damn self. Okay? That's why she like to be delusional. So Tisha gets upset and says she's about to go. Miss Nail is so funny. Like, girl, her name is Tisha. Don't leave, Tish. I was like, girl, Tisha, girl, you should at least, girl, what you could have did with Miss Nail was, girl, my name is Tisha, not Tish. Like that, you could have used that to finagle your way up out of all this, but you didn't even do that. You weren't even smart enough to catch on to do that. So, child, I can't feel sorry for you. The women at the table, they realize Stormy, Tiffany, Melody has already known because she's the one that has dealt with them the longest. And Miss Nail definitely has caught on to the fact that Tisha is not worth her salt. Her and Marceau, they do all this talking shit about Melody and all these other people that's doing better than them, right? But yeah, the way they do business, like I'm with Melody, I would never do anything with them. I could not trust them at all. Like, I'm really so sick of talking about this. Like, if y'all want to throw an expo, do it bigger and better than me and my soul. Like, for God's sakes, give away scholarships. But I am done with this. See, these are very basic questions, and she can't even answer them. It's making her angry because she knows her and her man did something malicious with that money. So Kimmy jumps in and says that she has thrown several events, and she doesn't feel like Tisha needs to open up her books and prove anything to the ladies, but she should be able to take constructive criticism. And I just felt like we are going in circles, okay? Round and round we go, honey. Okay. It's like they've been talking about the same shit for like 30 minutes and it's still not, it's still not registering to Tisha. Okay. If you would just answer the basic questions, the ladies can move on and feel comfortable with you. But the way you're getting angry about basic stuff. It's kind of reminds me of, y'all remember when they got on Phaedra for lying about her pregnancy? And Phaedra was just like, oh, well, Phaedra got to saying she felt attacked and everybody was in her business. And Cynthia said to her at the reunion, maybe it was for season 3. I think she was just like, well, no, how many months you are? That's a pretty standard question. That's pretty standard, So, and it's just like, if they plan on doing any type of business with you, Tisha, they want to know, where did the money go? You could have said it went to the community, okay? You didn't even say that, okay? Because that would have been a damn lie, okay? Survey says that's a lie. A lie don't care who tell it, okay? But yeah, so, and it as it turned out, Phaedra had lied about her pregnancy. She was pregnant when she got married. Okay. So yeah, but see, when a person is lying, like, look at what they will go through to protect that lie. Then her and Marceau, they're going to get down to the reunion and lie again. Okay. And I hope that they have their lies rehearsed. But yet, if you notice, Kimmy definitely felt the need to jump in because she saw, once again, her sister-in-law is sinking. Okay? And she also felt like I need to jump in and save Tisha because Tisha will blame Kimmy later and say, look at what they did to me. And you just sat up there and what did she do seasons 1 through 3? You just sat up there and just let them do whatever. Like that's what that girl does. Plays the victim. She's the woe is me perpetual victim, and I'm over it. When you put your hard work into something, you don't want to hear a whole bunch of negative things about the event. And then Tisha lies again. She's a bad liar. She said it's okay to criticize things. No, it's not. Your behavior, your tone, your demeanor, it has displayed it's not okay to criticize or to chastise me about anything. And they wasn't even chastising you, but that's how she took it, right? So yeah, you were not prepared or ready to take any type of criticism. And criticism is not okay for you. You don't feel good enough about yourself. You suffer from imposter syndrome. That's why your ass run out here every year, get a new fucking degree. You still don't know how to spell or pronounce your words the right damn way. And girl, we are tired of it, sis. Kimmy says, well, it might be really good if we have some type of town home meeting where, we provide you with constructive criticism about the expo, about what it can, what it could be next time, what things can be improved. First, they would have to tell the damn truth, really. Okay, because you can't do nothing with nobody that can't tell the damn truth. What the hell you gonna do with a whole bunch of lies and lying by omission, leaving shit out, adding shit in at the last minute, like he added in that $100, honey, okay? So, like, Kimmy girl, it's cute what you are saying, but your brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they are not equipped to have that type of meeting, okay? They're not equipped. And y'all need to start asking them why they ass stay in a lawsuit. That's the better question. Shit. Okay? But yeah, all those ladies, believe you me, they are adding shit up and checking it twice. And Tisha and Marceau are not checking out at all. They know that they are scammers. They know that they are liars. Okay? And if they don't know that by now, they are at least thinking it, because it's like very suspicious how her and Marceau cannot answer basic questions and just tell the truth about what they did with the money that they made from this here expo. Okay, that was supposed to be so free for the community, and you're not going to be paying the people at all to, speak and bye. None of it makes sense. Okay, I told y'all God is not the author of confusion. Tisha and Marceau is. So Tisha says she doesn't hate Kimmy's idea. She is definitely open to constructive criticism. No, you're not. The only reason why you are gonna semi-agree with it is because you are embarrassed. You are trying to save face, and you know that these ladies, they see you. Okay, they see you for the imposter that you are. I told y'all, I'm not buying Letitia. I saw her through the years copy everything that Mel did. I literally was in a relationship with somebody where I saw the person copy every fucking thing I did and would get around people acting as if they came up with everything by themselves and didn't want to give me credit for shit, which is what Letitia has did with Mel. So I know how disgusting and deplorable that behavior is, and it's annoying. Damn, you already copied. Now you can't give credit. Now you can't give props. Okay, but that's what these scammers, that's what they do. The truth ain't in them. So what did Tisha say in her confessional? I don't like getting attacked by these ladies every time I see them. See, everything is an attack. So she's gaslighting them when she says that. Okay? When a person says they feel attacked and you know damn well they wasn't attacked, you was just asking them questions, that mean I don't want to answer the questions. I don't want truth and honesty if everything that I do and bring to the group is built off of a lie. It's smoke and mirrors. The Black Expo, and I heard that it actually did pretty well. But Tisha doesn't seem like too confident about it. She just, to me, they wasn't even getting on her. They was just asking questions. So yeah, you could just see, you know, her low self-esteem. And you got all these degrees and you still don't feel good about yourself. You still not confident. Okay. So what does Miss Codependent say in her confessional? I gonna have to discuss all this with Marceau. Yeah, you go sick your nigga on these women because you can't deal with them. Okay? And you know he ain't gonna do nothing but lie, deny, and create a diversion and change the subject. Okay, that's all that fool is gonna do. So Stormy gets to telling Tisha that as far as the $100 situation, her issue was never with Tisha. It was always with Marceau. Stormy got to talking like O-Dog off of Menace to Society. She was just like, I feel like Marceau is, what O-Dog said, you acting like a little bitch right now. You acting real paranoid and shit. Now your cousin in front of you blew his head off in front of your face and you ain't gonna do shit. You acting like a little bitch right now, Nick. That reminded me of Menace to Society, honey. Okay, I know my Menace to Society. Okay, what did Kane say to him? Well, not me, okay? I'm not killing no kids or no old folks. Man, who the go be old out there at 12 o'clock at night, nigga? Man, I'll smoke anybody, man. You know, I just don't give up. Yes, honey, Menace to Society, honey, get into it. Lorenz Tate, Tyrone Turner, Jada Pinkett. Okay, how you doing, honey? Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that. I don't like to watch the part, honey, when Kane gets shot up. I don't like that. I don't like that. So Tisha got to telling Stormy, you know, we could have talked about it. Like this whole thing, I'm so exhausted, you guys, because it's like going in circles, you know. But Stormy was like, we did talk about it and you was actually cool, you know, that day. I just didn't understand your energy, you know, after you checked Marceau about it. Like you was mad at him. How did you end up getting mad with me? Because she didn't like you standing up for yourself, because she never does with her man. These codependents, they will protect the narcissist at all costs. He could be all the way wrong. Her ass will have some type of excuse about whatever he done said or did. Well, you know, the way you was acting too. And she was gaslighting Stormy because guess what? She had a right. Stormy had a right to respond to Marceau the way that she did. Miss Nail says, honey, in her confessional, she can't believe that Tisha sat up there and allowed Stormy to call her man a woman. She know he a bitch. Okay, just like Toya from Married to Medicine, she know that Eugene can act like a bitch sometimes. Cause Eugene was over there messaging Quad and Anila and getting stuff. Men don't do that. I'm sorry, I don't give a damn. Okay, when you act like a man, I'm not saying men can't get upset or in their feelings, but some of the stuff that y'all do, it's too far. Okay, you up in the women's business. Okay. But yeah, but Miss Nail was like, if she ever called Chris a woman, she'll never call Chris a woman because Chris acts like a man. Marceau, he act like a woman. He always up in the women business. He feel real confident talking to a woman. Okay? And he got them big tig old bitties, honey. Okay? So Melody jumped into the conversation and was like, I'm right where you are, Stormy, because some information came back to me about the dinner that Marceau and Tisha had with the Fletchers, where he began throwing shade at me and my business, talking about how I ain't even been in business for that long. Yeah, and he tried to isolate Mel, her having this t-shirt business. That's not all she sell. She done been in the property preservation business for years. Hell, she done helped your ass get a damn job. Okay. Her and Martell helped y'all get into Scopes. Okay, Miss Van helped with that too, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, these Scots, they ain't about shit. And go back and watch Tisha. She tried to act like she's coughing while Mel is speaking. No, girl, you don't want to hear the truth. They are always have been in competition with the Holtz. That's why they both relished in Martell and Melody getting a divorce. I don't give a damn what nobody says. They both like that because they felt like, yeah, their team is breaking up. Okay, now Melody got to stand on her own, and she doing a damn good job. So Melody gets to telling Tisha, honey, I'm about ready to confront him about what he said about me. You know, I don't know how that's going to work out because, you know, I got issues with him. I'm not trying to have no issues with you. And Tisha got to saying, I understand that, Mel. Like, Marceau a big man and he can handle himself. And Tisha was like, honey, as long as y'all get to talking to him and leave me the hell alone, I'm good. Okay, so that's how that worked out. Because I do agree with Melody that Marceau, he definitely wants Melody and Tisha at odds to kind of like, and Tisha will play into it because she has a natural hatred and jealousy of Mel. And your man, ladies, he can always pick up on that. So be careful what you tell your man, because some of these men will use that to triangulate you with another woman. And it will always be your enemy in a lot of cases. Okay, if your enemy is in close quarters to you, all in close proximity, they will use that woman. Child, Stormy doubled down. I'm like, damn, you already said it one time, but she said it like 2 and 3 times that Marceau act like a lady. And I was like, ooh, Stormy. Kimmy got to saying he don't act like a lady, and Tisha was like, he just very vocal and he's very controlling. He likes to control people's opinions about him. That's why he does all that lying. And men that are super controlling are abusive. I don't give a damn if they are not putting their hands on you. Okay, like all that control stuff, that's abuse. Child, Stormy got to saying he act like a bitch. Melody said he need to come over here with the ladies. Stormy said he can put a wig on, honey. And all the ladies got to laugh. And I was like, wow, child. It would have been funnier if they would have said, honey, this nigga need a bra. Somebody bring that nigga a bra up to the reunion, honey, so I can fall out. So next, honey, we got Kimmy and Maurice. They have Maurice's brother Micah doing construction on a building that they're going to be moving their offices to. I was like, dang, like, what type of genes do y'all have? Like, this brother don't look nothing like Maurice. Maybe a little like Marceau. He's bigger than them. Them genes was all over the place, child. I noticed we ain't saw that other ignorant ass brother that they got. Okay, where the hell his ass? Well, we don't want his ass on the show. Okay. But I noticed they ain't been filming with him. Mark, that's his name. So Kimmy mentions that they have to manage Micah. I was like, ooh, child, please tell me he ain't like that other brother, that first floor brother Mark, honey, okay? But he talking about he gonna have everything done about, you know, on the first. And Kimmy was like, it don't look like it. He gets to talking about his genius mind, and, you know, he's the one that's gonna be doing it, and it's gonna get done, and he's such a genius. I was like, yep, you're delusional. You're full of yourself. Yeah, you are a Scott brother. Bit self-centered. Yep. So Kimmy got to saying they were supposed to be done last month. Kimmy says with Micah being the project manager, they haven't been hitting all the timelines on this project. Of course not. Okay, he on that CP time. Okay, just like how Marceau is over there with Scott Manor or whatever that's supposed to be, honey. Okay. So Kimmy gets to telling Maurice about baby Ace's sip and see party. She got to telling him about the Black Expo. So Kimmy tells Maurice that Nell was there and Tisha had a conversation with Nell and told her that she was going to make sure to invite her to the Black Expo, and she never did. That was done on purpose. Kimmy says that this whole money thing, the $100, is growing legs, is becoming very suspicious amongst this group. Kimmy says, because, babe, we weren't under the impression that, we would have to pay anything. So Maurice says that he and Marceau were up at Black hanging out, and he was gonna have to charge him $100 for the sponsorships and everything. Maurice is kind of saying it like, they talked about it, it's no big deal. Now, why is this such a surprise to Kimmy? Because that's how these niggas do. These Scott brothers, they like to lie by omission. And so it looked like Kimmy had been under the impression they wouldn't have to pay anything, right? Tisha and Marceau was going to cover everything. This is their event. I love that damn top that Kimmy had on. I said, bitch, you better work. After breast cancer, honey, Kimmy is looking good. Okay, yes, I was looking at the titties, honey. I was like, they look good. Okay, shit, look at Maurice. Maurice, he probably ready to hold something, honey. Okay, Kimmy was looking good, and it looks like, guys, she is returning back to herself. So I'm really happy for Kimmy. Y'all know I kind of don't like her doing all this taking up for Tisha, because I feel like Tisha need to be a big girl, okay, about these type of things, honey. Yes, things. But yeah, Kimmy was looking good. Did anybody else notice? Okay, sure. She could probably loan Marceau a bra or something. Maybe his girls can look as good as that, honey. Kimmy was looking good, honey. I was like, you better work, girl. What Martin used to tell Gina, you go, girl. So Kimmy ends up telling Maurice that at the dinner that Marceau and Tisha had with Chris and Miss Nell, that he told them that nobody paid anything, that him and Tisha footed the bill for everything. See, this is what happens when you lie and lie and lie, and you can't keep up with your damn lies. So Kimmy tells Maurice that Tisha was there at the baby Ace reveal, and she corroborated Miss Nell's story, about nobody paying and all this, that, and the third. And it's just like, y'all and all these lies, and I'm all confused. And honey, God is not the author of confusion. And Mr. Mellow Yellow, he a liar too. He be lying by omission, nigga. We ain't forgot how you moved Monster here at the last minute, okay? And basically told Kimmy, honey, she about to be a parent again, okay? She didn't just raise Jalen, honey, by herself, honey, okay? She ready to live her best life, but no. Yo ass put more on that black woman. Shame on you. Maurice basically says he has to talk to Marceau about all of this. He doesn't want to pounce on him and Tisha in public without having all the facts. What are the facts? They ain't gonna do nothing but lie, okay? Your ass be lying too, so Charles. Child, sad case, honey. Shout out to Aunt Leola, honey. So Kimmy gets to saying in her confessional with Maurice, I just feel like there's some type of misinformation. No, it's not Kimmy. I noticed Kimmy will tell the truth one minute, and then the next minute it's like she starts trying to backpedal and play dumb for her family. I think they all made a pact packed all the Scots that and kind of said, Kimmy, make sure you don't go too far off, being on other people's side and not our side, and we all a family, and child, get out of here with that. Okay, Kimmy, these people is lying. Okay, the people is lying. Kimmy gets to talking about how Marceau has popped off on all the ladies, Stormy, Mel, Tiffany. He done said some shady stuff about Mel, and she got this t-shirt business, and Maurice got the laugh and thought it was so funny. But he thought it was funny because that's what they do with women like Mel. They have to minimize her. Okay, that's why a lot of these toxic men, they feel the need to break you down, put you in lowest terms. They got to put you in a whole bunch of pieces, right? Because they cannot take you for being the strong, successful, affluent woman that you are. They are threatened by that, right? Now, Kimmy has a very healthy vocabulary. She says that Marceau doesn't have a line of demarcation. I said, come on with the demarcation, honey, okay? Tisha and Wanda could never, okay? Maurice says that Marceau is a sarcastic asshole. Yep, he's pompous, condescending, arrogant. His ego is inflated for absolutely no reason. I mean, the list goes on. And the real gag of it all is Mel, in my opinion, seems like she's more successful than anybody on the show. I'm not saying that nobody else is doing their thing, but Melody's fans, they really rock with her. Any product she come out with, y'all out here buying it. And, so it's just like they are such haters. Not so much Kimmy, but definitely Marceau, Maurice, and Tisha. Really. Kimmy also discussed with Maurice that they should all kind of come together, kind of have a town home meeting where they discuss how the Black Expo could have been better. Maurice says he likes that idea. So we next see Melody and Miss Nail. Melody visits Miss Nail at work, and a lot was revealed at the baby reveal, and honey, they wanted to get together 101 and spill the tea. So Miss Nail asked Melody what did she think about Tiffany's reveal party overall. Melody said she thought that it was great. Miss Nail said she had a good time. Melody said that she was feisty at the reveal. Yeah, I was a fan of Miss Nail. I was like, girl, you are great reality TV, honey. I was worried, but I ain't worried no more. Melody says to Miss Nail she feels like Tisha rubbed Miss Nail the wrong way. Miss Nail says that she just feels like Tisha is a bit, weird. And she didn't say it, but she's a liar. Because she's like, how did you not know that I had a daycare center? And I've had it for quite some time. It's like around the corner from y'all. I always patronize Black. Me and Fletcher, we are big supporters of her and Marceau. So, and it's just like, it's sad to know that and look at how they treated Chris and Miss Nail. Left them off the list and did all this lying to them, honey. Just nasty. So nasty and so rude. So Melody ends up saying to Miss Nail, you said that Marceau actually called Chris the day before the Black Expo and never brought up the Black Expo to him. See, that's shady. And y'all left them people out on purpose because y'all didn't want them. They knew they wouldn't have been able to pull the wool over their heads, right? They knew that. And people are like that. There are people in life, guys, they like you when you are struggling. They like you better when you can't figure out and call them out on they bullshiggity. They like you better when they could keep you at a distance. Okay, they like you then, but once you start asking questions, once you start to try to add things up that don't make no damn sense from the things that they have said, they don't like you, and now they suspicious of you. And now Tisha is feeling attacked, and now she has to run and tell Marceau what the girls were saying. Like, Child, Miss Nell, honey, she ain't here for the foolishness, honey. She say she gonna call it out. Child, they was buying cases of the black champagne in a bottle. Like, dang, that is supporting somebody, and look at how they did them. This reunion, honey, is gonna be good. Yes, Lord, honey. Miss Robinson gonna have the popcorn, gummy bears, and go have me some drink up in my cup. Okay, alcoholic beverage. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Lord. So Miss Nell also mentioned that Tisha never knew that, her and Chris was supporting them like that. Like buying the cases of the black champagne in a bottle, always up at black. Miss Nell brought up how Tisha is the majority owner of, a lot of their companies. And Miss Nell is just like, if you're the majority owner, why the hell you still don't know what the hell going on? Okay, how the hell is somebody able to kick you up out your office? Okay? Because he set that shit up like that because that's his nature. Everything is about smoke and mirrors. Nothing is ever as good as it seems, right? He did all of that to Tisha to make her feel like somebody. Okay? Yeah, right. Child, that part where Miss Nell said they didn't show this part because I don't remember this part when Miss Nell said you own 85% of a company and you got kicked out of the company, and then Tisha just made that screw face. Yeah, and see, that's why her and Marceau are partnered together because she don't ask questions. Okay, as long as everything looks a certain way. Okay, what did I say at the beginning of this review? As long as I look good on paper, it doesn't have to be real. Okay? That also explains why she's a big fan of getting all these degrees. As long as something is on paper, it can validate me. It can make me, feel good about myself. I can look good to other people. Okay, because she probably care more about that than she does herself. People that really love themselves, they like to keep themselves honest and the people around them honest, but you can't keep anybody honest if you're always running and hiding from the truth. Catch that, T? Okay? That's why she was ready to run away at Tiffany's old sip and see party. That's why she was ready to run. It was time to tell the truth, right? And if I live within a lie, I'm going to always run from the truth and try to change the conversation, right? Change the subject. Okay? So Melody mentions how it was when her and Martell had their business together and they was getting in the business of getting government contracts and doing proposals and submitting bids. She mentioned that there are different certifications, and one of the certifications is a woman-owned business certification. Now, I heard all this stuff that Melody is getting ready to spill, honey, from somebody else. We never talked about it on this channel, but I'm so happy Melody brought this up. I was like, girl, you are on it. You are so smart for this, for even bringing this shit up. Okay? So the woman-owned business certifications allows you to get more opportunities. Okay? Okay, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. That is why Tisha is the majority owner of their businesses. Not because he loves her. Okay, not because she is Queen Bee. Okay, she is the Beyonce to his Jay-Z. Okay, it's the opportunities that come along with that. Okay? Melody says the government found out that a lot of people that are trifling, honey, they was making the woman the majority owner of the business. That way they can say it's a woman-owned company. Okay, and get the benefits off of that. And this right here is why Marceau can't stand Melody, because she always figures his ass out. Okay? He likes weak, docile women like Tisha that he can manipulate and he can control, honey, like a puppet that don't ask no questions. You know, that's what he like. But that's also why he got that crush on Mel, honey, okay? So Marceau set all this stuff up the way he did with Tisha being the majority owner. That way he could get more contracting opportunities, right? That works for the field that he's in. Melody, honey, tried to get the percentages together. Well, if Tisha got 85, then what part do you got, Marceau? And what part do your partner got? And what is going on? Who said that? Okay, Mel said that. Come on, Melody. Okay, and this took me back to, y'all remember TLC and they're behind the music and Left Eye got to speaking? There are 100 points on an album. TLC had 7 points. 7 times 8, 56 cents. Y'all know. Okay, I am here to help everybody do their math. Okay? So that's what that took me back to. Shout out to Left Eye. Rest in peace. If you know anything about me, I love Left Eye. She was my favorite in TLC. Okay, as I digress. So Melody feels like Tisha is just the face of the company. She's not really involved. And that could be another reason why she can't answer no questions, because she don't know what the hell going on. Okay? And don't want to know. Melody said, honey, when she was in business with Martell, there was nothing that, that she didn't know about the company. She knew everything. She actually ran the damn thing. And girl, we believe you. Okay, because child, that man he definitely was not the smart one, honey, okay, in y'all partnership. So Miss Nell mentions the Black Expo, and do you feel like, Melody, they owe anybody an explanation about what they did with the money? I feel like, yes, anytime you do any type of business with people, they have the right to know. They have the right to be clear on your intentions with their time, their money, their efforts. Even if they didn't pay, if they did pay, like, let the people know something. And I always felt like Tisha and Marceau, they just played that, well, this is for the community card, and that was it. They didn't really want to fully explain everything and be transparent and upfront and forthright about it. Because then, honey, they can't do that bullshiggity, which is what they do to everybody, that gimme, gotcha, okay? Melody says she feels like they're trying to keep this big secret about how much money they really made. Melody feels like they probably didn't even make a whole bunch of money from this event. Miss Nell thinks the opposite. She feel like they really made some money, but no, it's smoke and mirrors with these people. Melody says, honey, child, I know these people, okay? They want to make it look like they made a lot of money, but probably only pocketed, $500. Okay, yeah, the Scotts definitely, they are very arrogant. They definitely have this ego where, yeah, we want to make it seem like we didn't get that much. Because that's what Tisha said. We didn't really make no money. Okay, I'm going to tell people that, and child, I believe some of all of it, honey, okay? Child, they got another scam on the social media. I said, say it ain't so. You would have thought these brother Tuckers would have quit, okay, with the first 2 lawsuits that they got out there. But no, they scamming again, trying to raise $150,000, honey, to build a house for an unfortunate family. The unfortunate family is them. That's what they not gonna tell you, honey. And Melody couldn't even look up all the details because she got Tisha blocked and Tisha got her blocked and she got so many people blocked, honey. She ain't about to go back and unblock her. Don't unblock her because she still think you got a dark soul, okay? She gonna take this, Melody, all this stuff you saying with Nail, even though Melody is telling nothing but the truth, okay? She gonna take all this and be like, Mel still got a dark soul. I don't know why she getting with Miss Nail to attack me. And they only got $200 or $300 donated in about 3 to 4 weeks of having this up. Child scammers. I'm so sick of them. Run away from me with this. I'm so glad they played all the clips of Marceau telling Melody that him and Tisha are not going to be a power couple. Remember, he tried to stop her from going back to school, from, getting a job, from, moving and shaking with different ladies in the community. Remember, he didn't like when Melody took her out, took her out of her comfort zone, honey. And remember, he didn't even want to watch his own damn kids. That's how I knew his ass wasn't about shit, okay? And Tisha over there bragging about that raggedy ass man. But I'm so glad, honey, they played the clips, honey, okay? Because that is the truth and nothing but the truth. And it was Melody that put that girl up on game and said, girl, you can have the blueprint. You could be a mother, you could be a wife, and a mover and shaker in business. And what did Tisha do down to that first reunion? She gave her mother and the women in her family the credit for all the progress she made in her career. Girl, I just feel like Mel want me to give her credit for everything. You should give her the credit. You copied every damn thing she did. She copied Melody's Embrace logo. Remember, she had the Mommy Business podcast. That's what these damn scammers do. They like to steal and copy every damn thing you do. So Melody tells Nell that she feels like Marceau is worried and scared that Tisha, if she's cool with Melody, this is why he wants them at odds, but if she's cool with Melody, she may get the strength to leave his lying, manipulative ass. And I told y'all, I love you, Melody, but that girl ain't going nowhere. He is afraid of that, but yeah, she ain't going nowhere, okay? She ain't strong enough. Remember, she's all smoke and mirrors. She's all talk. Okay? She can't back shit up. Not without Marceau. She can't even handle all the ladies without Marceau. So Melody tells Miss Nell that she plans on meeting up with Marceau to confront him about all this shiggity he has said about her and her little t-shirt business. So honey, next, honey, we got Miss Kiki and her man. Honey, I need a fat man in my life, honey. Okay, I love a man that can cook. Okay, can you fix cars? Okay, what else can you do? Okay, Kiki knew what she was doing when she got with that man. Look like he gonna be checking Marceau's ass too. So I'm really here for him. But honey, he said he making some wings and some mac and cheese. Kiki said she didn't go to Tiffany Sip and See because she still ain't been doing well. She don't know what's wrong with her. I'm kind of with her husband. I feel like Kiki, for whatever reason, she wants to stay on this methadone. And it's just like it could be affecting you more than what you are willing to admit. She claims it's making things better, but, her husband feels the opposite. So she just feel like she want him to be more, supportive of her. And I'm like, just because he sees things differently than you, Kiki, that doesn't mean he doesn't support you. Like he said, he's been with you for years. He knows when you back on that stuff. He knows when your normal self, so, it look like you got a good man, Kiki. Okay, so you just need to, figure out what's wrong with you, girl. And I'm with your man. He made a lot of sense. You can't be ordering up all that Chinese food and eating it, honey, late at night. What is wrong with you, Kiki? So next, honey, last but not least, honey, we got Melody and Marceau. I love that she got her Mellow Meters t-shirt on, honey. I was like, come on through, Melody. Come on through. Show the t-shirt business, honey. That's so successful. So they both ask each other how everything is going with their businesses, and Marceau says everything is going really good, and Melody said everything is going well. God said go, like, for real. So Melody cuts right to it and tells Marceau, I at first I was a bit upset by what I heard what you said about me. Okay, I was a little upset at first, but I decided to ask myself, what would Miss Carol do in this situation? She's the one that threw the tea party for the girls, the etiquette party. Okay, so she decided to take a page, honey, out of Miss Carol's book, honey, okay, and address this fool in a very cordial, constructive manner, right? So Melody mentions to Marceau that she was at Tiffany's baby reveal, and she told him that Miss Nail ended up telling her that Marceau and Tisha and her and Chris, they was all at dinner, and Marceau said some things about her business practices and, took a few jabs. Marceau says a lot of times when people communicate, people have the tendency to embellish. Marceau says he didn't call Melody by name, and it was a part of a larger conversation. I'm like, get to it, nigga. You know what you said. Marceau says, what the Fletchers said, which is, well, I heard, things didn't go well because you guys didn't want to pay, talking about the Black Expo. Then Marceau says, yeah, well, I'm not going to pay anybody to be talking about their t-shirt business. Well, Marceau, I do have the t-shirts. I love how she was smiling and looking at him. I was like, you better do it, girl. Got the Mellow Meter shirt on. Do y'all got y'all Mellow Meter shirts? Melody says, honey, well, I think you know that my business acumen goes far beyond selling t-shirts. Yeah, girl, he has to minimize you. Okay, he has to put you in lowest terms because he can't deal with a strong woman. That's why he did not marry one. Catch that tea. I keep telling y'all some of these niggas is marrying y'all because, they just want to marry somebody that they can handle. They don't really want anybody holding them accountable and responsible for their actions. They don't want to grow, okay? Because iron sharpens iron, okay? And that's why he's with Tisha, because she doesn't keep him honest. He wants to control everything. There's that word. Melody just says, I don't think, you had to throw any jabs at me. So Marceau get to telling Melody he doesn't value her t-shirt business. Marceau doubles down and says, I don't have a high opinion of the products business. That's why this idiot was over there telling Courtney he's selling women's products, even though they over there making millions, the millions that you wish you and Tisha could make, honey. Okay, instead of stealing it from the people, honey. Okay. So Melody gets to telling Marceau, but you've been trying to get into the e-commerce business, okay? Like, make it make sense. Marceau, being the idiot that he is, he keeps double downing on it, saying, I don't have a high opinion of that business or even the business that I'm in. He says he is just in the business that he's in just to make money. Wow. Woo! Melody was all confused, honey, choking on her drink, honey. So Melody mentions in her confessional she don't appreciate Marceau trying to limit her business to just the e-commerce business. She's like, I'm sick of him and all these lies. Melody stuck it to him and said, I don't appreciate you trying to downplay what I do. Who else does that though? Martell has did that too. See, these narcissists, they have to do that. That way they can look like the big hero, okay, the big man. That's when Mel began kind of fixing her lash, and he says to her, "Don't cry, Mel. Nigga, she ain't crying over your crazy ass." I was cracking up though when I first heard that. I was like, this is a fool.
Nobody's crying about you, Marcel. Not even Tisha. She ain't even gonna cry when she leave your ass.
And then Marceau get to saying, why would you want Tisha to leave me? So, Melody said, well, I'm not saying I want her to. I just got a premonition. You be doing too much. Here go Marceau. This is when he act like we ain't seen him as a dad. When you want my kids to grow up in a single parent household. They already are, nigga. You didn't even want to watch your own kids. Tisha been begging you for years to spend time with her and then cheering. Okay, the nerve of you, big toenail head. Stop playing with us, man. Damn. We all know Tisha is a married single mother. Okay,
that's it. That's it. You are afraid of me and Tisha being in a really good space and her getting the strength to leave your lying, manipulative ass.
Now, why did she say that? Look at his face. He's angry. She done spoke the truth, and he's filled with a whole bunch of lies. He don't know what to do with it, okay? But child, honey, I got my life, okay? Come on, Los. Come on, Los. When the hell Love and Marriage DC coming back? When that's coming back? But, honey, the episode stopped right there, honey. And child, Mr. Marceau was in his feelings, okay? Because she called him out. Mel is the MVP, okay? Give her a little bit extra honey in her check, Carlos. She did a good job. Her and Miss Nell, okay? Come on through, okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.